Welcome to the 7th session of the chapter Tissues. In this module, we will be learning about the complex permanent tissues, xylem and phloem. What are complex permanent tissues? It is made up of more than one type of cells that have a common origin and work together to do a common function. It is present in complex plants and help a plant to survive in terrestrial environment. What is the function of complex permanent tissue? It helps in transport of water, minerals and food to all parts of the body. So when simple permanent tissues is made up of only one type of cells, complex permanent tissues are made up of more than one type of cells. The two types of complex permanent tissues are xylem and phloem. Xylem comprises of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers or xylem sclerenchyma. And phloem composes of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Both the xylem and phloem together are called as vascular tissues and they form the vascular bundles. Xylem plus phloem is called as a vascular bundle. Let us see in detail about xylem. Xylem is also called as wood. Cells of xylem has thick walls. Its elements, as we had already mentioned, they are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. Vessels are most important element in xylem and they are shorter. See, this is the vessel. They are shorter and wider than the tracheids. The tracheids are longer and this is the structure of a fiber. Of all these four elements, tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers are dead tissues and only xylem parenchyma are living in xylem. Vessels, as I told, it is shorter and wider, and tracheids, they are long tube-like structures and these help in transporting water and minerals vertically, that is in one-way direction, that is from the roots to upper parts of the plants, and it does it in a very efficient manner. The third xylem element, xylem parenchyma, it stores food and helps in lateral conduction of water. And the last element, xylem fibers, it provides support to plants and trees because of its tough lignified walls. As we had discussed earlier in the previous module, that fibers are nothing but sclerenchyma, which is having lignified walls which gives support to the plant parts. So the function of xylem is to transport water and minerals to all parts of the body, that is from the roots to upward parts of the plant body. So it is having only a single direction. Upward movement is only present in xylem. Next we will see about phloem, the next complex permanent tissue. It's also called as bast. The elements are sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Of these four, only phloem fiber is dead, whereas the other three, sieve tubes, companion cells and phloem parenchyma, they are living. Sieve tubes, they are tube-like structures. You can see this is a sieve tube which is placed one above the other, just like a long tube-like structure, like a channel. And the end wall is perforated. See, you can see holes in it with the help of pores. There are pores in the sieve plates or the end walls, and this helps in the transport of substances through the sieve tubes. Phloem transports the prepared food from the leaves. We know food through photosynthesis is prepared in the leaves, and from the leaves it transports to the storage organ, and from the storage organs to the growing regions. Hence the materials, that is the food which is transported, the prepared food through photosynthesis is transported through the phloem and it moves in both the directions, that is both upward and downward movement is seen in the case of phloem. Whereas in xylem there is only a single directional movement, that is upward flow is only seen in the case of xylem.